Could the food you send on your child's field trip be making them sick? K-State researchers say unless the food is well stored and kept cold, that sack lunch may be giving them an upset stomach. Reporter Jason Clapp talked with some of the researchers to find out more.
Over time, inside those coolers, even with the ice pack on the bottom of the cooler, the top layer of food actually does warm up.
Professor Phoebus of the Food Science Institute at K-State recently took part in a study that observed hot temperatures that school food may be exposed to before being given out to children.
We found out that the maximum interior temperature of the buses that we monitored reached 105 degrees Fahrenheit.
Sarah Gregg, assistant professor of animal sciences and industry, says the products were put through a worst-case scenario to see how they'd hold up to the harsh conditions.
So our goal was to try to simulate the worst case that a food product on a field trip might encounter. So what we did was we took lunch meat sandwiches, baby carrots, and also apple slices, and we inoculated them with Salmonella or Listeria monocytogenes, and we placed them into sack lunches and into coolers.
Associate Professor Gregg says that their data only confirms previous food safety regulations.
The FDA Food Code, which suggests that time can be used as a public health control up to 4 hours, we were basically demonstrating with our data that that is sound advice.
Research Associate Professor Paula Piez said that this study in particular is important due to its association with schools.
When you think about different places where you can go eat out, schools are one of the safest places. They are required by federal regulation to have a food safety plan.
And while this study was insightful on food safety concerns, Professor Phoebus says that there is more research that needs to be done.
So we have to keep in mind that we only looked at 3 different food products here. We still have information to do there.
And when things get hot, a little more ice never hurt anyone.
Still recommend that coolers be packed with at least 3 layers of ice if possible.
In Manhattan, I'm Jason Clapp for Channel 8 News.
The study is featured in the January and February issue of Food Protection Trends. You can find their website at www.foodprotections.org for more information.